In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off and running from Houston.
All right, let's see what we got cracking.
Set to return this, Trey Palmer.
He was moving so slow after so much CFB games, so many CFB games.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Stroud to the air to start us off. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Stroud off the play fake. Completed to Collins. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Motioning the tight end now. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, Stroud. Connects with the open man downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Here we go.
Hand off to the back. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out to the 6.
I like it. Aggressive.
9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And he's brought down for a loss.
They just get them blocked. There's nobody else.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Stroud now on 3rd.
You got to be kidding me.
Incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm going to take the point.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense.
A little too conservative, but I'm going to take the
tips it
points.
away and saves a potential
What the heck
completion.
happened?
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Everly's kick is good. And the opening drive
It hit him in the helmet. Are you serious?
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted.
5-6,
That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
'Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
That's ridiculous.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
He scores on the sub Alpine.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Kick returns.
Running back sent in motion left. Right to the air, it's Levis. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Oh, he flipped it.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. What opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
First give of the game to the LSU product.
Oh, shoot.
And we brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Nope.
They give it to him again. And he gets him around 6 there. Christian Harris on the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Yet another example why the ball finds its way in this guy's hands time after time. He's a playmaker, and he knows how to get the yards they need. Maybe not a ton there, but enough to move the sticks.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. All right, here we go, 2nd down. We send a man in motion. Shotgun now for Levis.
Man, I was hitting triangle too.
It's incomplete.
Guess I got a little too close.
Doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, Levis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Shoot.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
On the return, here's Palmer.
Oh, dang it.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 31. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Finding Collins. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Man in motion, out of the slot. On 1st down, they'll run. He still has room inside the 30. Oh, stiff arm. They rip off a big chunk of field and sets him up with 1st and goal.
Best run games in this league at times can run it inside, or they just showed right there doing damage on the outside.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Back-to-back carries here. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
All right, big fella.
Texans break
I mean,
the tie
one
here in
big,
the
you know.
first. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the
Good
middle.
job.
And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Look like this is a pass, so
Levis now off the play fake.
I'm passing it, so
They bring him to the toe. And a big play drive.
stuff will.
Second down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They have second and pretty long here. Trying again, following the set. Complete out to the right side.
Knew it was going to him, but I just didn't expect him to throw it so quickly.
36-yard line.
Time and again, receivers would tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Third and short yardage, Levis. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators.
I think that was going to be a interception right there, but I think he was throwing the pitch, which I had just jumped.
Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Looking to return from the 29.
Just get down.
Before
Get
that
down.
return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Yeah, Rose, man. I kind of expected that little inside run right there by him. Or inside pattern route from the tight end. But I knew 25 was going to be coming underneath as well, so I needed to watch both.
Shotgun now, first round. Complete to Dell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up a Houston first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Slot man motioned over. They'll run here on first down.
My guard ran right by a linebacker, bro.
Manages just a yard on first down.
Like, what are we doing here?
Okay, that's a run that's
Why are you going to the second level? I mean, the third level when the second level was right there, waiting on you. Man, come on, Ellsworth, win on this route. Oh, I threw it. Who's giving up all this? Oh, the guard got jumped. Literally got jumped. Look at that. Man, triangle was wide open too. Look at him, middle of the field. God,
and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And the nice gain is met by a...
So he's just going to run straight through me and my guy.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising
I think we can go for this.
And then you're reminded just how fast these defense...
Let me double check real quick. Oh, it's 4th and 2. God dang it. Well, let me make the sub while I'm in here.
NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
Figured I'd try it and see if he had enough juice for it, and he didn't.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Another carry for him. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB,
See,
listen,
and I
don't want to
called
see a
that
third
play
down
specifically
on this
for a
possession.
play action.
Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Levis to the air now. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So second down coming up.
Bro, what is going on with the injuries?
Defensive encyclopedia.
The heck?
Is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Man in motion, out of the slot. Levis throwing again on second down. Pass brought in by Traylon Burks. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy
Passed
of
him
the
off
25.
thinking my other linebacker was there, but he went to the flats,
13 on the
so that's
pickup.
on me.
And the Titans will have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Levis from the shotgun. Went right, and that's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has
Welcome
it.
back, Azeez Al-Shire.
Will take over as the offense
And good play, whoever made that hit right there. Looks like it may have been Will Anderson.
Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit,
Yep.
and it gave the
Will
linebacker
Anderson.
time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
First down, Stroud. Finds a man right side. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has some daylight through the 40. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Stroud. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans with a first and 10. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Opposition holding up, they're able to drop it.
I was just about to throw it
The
away,
big
too.
play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut big. I lost misses and avoids such a negative play.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one's complete over the middle. And they're able to touch him down.
4th and 3 again. And a 46.
You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out.
Just letting this tick down. Surprised he didn't call a timeout. There it is.
The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first.
He finally caught on.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On for the punt. He had plenty of success at nearby Rice University. Kicking and punting is Jack Fox. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well.
I know
as a
by
runner,
me.
of course, but you got to give a lot of
I
credit
know
to
better than to
everybody
dig up
else. Those skill
outside.
guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Christian Harris on the stop. Just before halftime, you get a timeout taken. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very
Make a 60.
long attempt. This from the right hash
Shoot,
and a
can't get
considerable
there.
distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg.
He
and
kicked it too
far
quick.
left
I was
as
trying to get in
well.
position.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Let's see. We'll just go medium. Nah, it wasn't even close road.
Certainly an interesting one.
Yeah, a good idea though.
With you as we get
Get
back
close
and see
and
what the
just
second
get
half has
3,
in store for
get in
us.
position.
Fairbairn
And I'm
has
sitting
it all
here in
set up for
the
the
dumb
kickoff.
defense to stop the run. But I gotta tighten up. I can't be no pun intended. Can't be out here 10-3. I gotta get a stop right here and put one on the board.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Who swarms in the middle? This gets maybe a yard. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Here's Levis on third down. He puts some power on a deep one left. And the
Wow,
defender
bro.
redirects that deep
Just
shot.
catch it.
Nicely done. Incomplete.
Turn
How
around
many
and
times
catch
do
it.
defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
I hate those.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face
Absolutely
2nd and
hate
10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10 now. Gets this to Stover. He's got to gain a 6 there. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Oh, yeah. Shoot.
From the gun, Stroud. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't
The
matter.
inside guy did not get a release.
This is why we hear about closing
I don't know why I
speeds
couldn't
so
audible
often
my
when you evaluate players.
receiver, my
once he
slot
senses
receiver.
the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He's got it. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a
Turnover,
booming
man. I gotta get
56
some
yards
turnovers.
in the end. And the Titans will get set to take over. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. On the play fake, it's Levis. And that's incomplete.
Caught me on a deep tackle. He was patient. He could have got me.
Second down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
To throw again on 2nd down, Levis. That'll be complete to Burks. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Up here. Get there.
Here's the one back on the handoff.
Get it off. I wish he threw that.
For a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Levis now on 1st down. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Levis. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
He ran that way too far
Don't air it out
inside.
on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Watching play action here.
Looking to throw.
Tight end. I was expecting them outs, but I forgot the tight end was on the left side, not the right.
Trying again, following the sack. That one's complete right side. And he's taken down at the 30.
Straight to the flats. That's what he's supposed to do, but shoot.
Big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Oh my God. You have got to be kidding me.
Just a couple of yards here as he
the floater, I read that freaking perfectly. Man.
From the gun, Levis. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
God damn, they won't let me switch. Shoot.
Running for the marker on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Back to the well again. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans tie things 10-10. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
Oh, excuse me, man. I'm sitting there talking, thinking I'm talking on the mic. And I'm not.
Throwing is Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Out routes were my favorites to throw in real life. outs and slants.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Slot man in motion left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Flicks across midfield. Hits the opposing territory. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to locate. They want to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game. He just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Stroud throwing here on first. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Didn't have the time.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Collins there to grab it. And they get this down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Trying to punch one in
They'll
here.
come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hand off now from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th.
Downfield offense.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Stroud. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Should have stayed with the way I had it at first. That was a better look.
Pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's caught for the first. And that one's going to move the chain.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. Here we go.
First and goal. They'll try an option to the left. And he carries it in for the touchdown.
Let's go.
The Texans take a 4th-quarter lead. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans break that tie. Now lead by 7.
Yeah, bro, I was a little nervous because sometimes they'll do that where they put a juke and then they'll blow the quarterback up and it's a fumble. So I was a little bit nervous, but I thought he would expect me to slide. I was like, nah, we're not going to go for that. But he didn't switch on either, so I expected him to switch on initially.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Levis from the shotgun. This one falls incomplete.
Classic Levis.
This one intended for the running back. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Levis back to throw.
Classic Levis.
It's an incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Cade in that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he
It's
sends
a
this
clean
one
pocket,
flying.
too.
That's
Jesus
taken at the
Christ,
15.
I'd be so frustrated if I had to
He'll
play
string
with
together
Levis.
what he can on the return and gets it back to the 20. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind
That
the
left
line.
guard just is not holding up,
You know,
man.
Kate,
He
during
done messed
draft
up
season, I
like
was talking to an
75
NFL
times today.
GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity.
Might have some action here,
Tackles
depending
for
on what
loss,
that
when you
corner
knock that
does.
offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Short pass caught by his tight
Ooh,
end.
hello, world.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Ooh, he
When
lost
you
Kenny
see
from
play
early.
action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Gotta read this quick. Circle, triangle, R3. I mean R1.
Stroud. He completes it in traffic. And they
I could
finally
angle that
bring
one
him
down.
But that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb.
I knew I should have cut up. Oh,
And he
that's
won't
Chubb.
salvage that. It's
My
a loss
bad,
on the
y'all.
play.
I know better
Perception
than
and
to do that
reality,
with
Kate. The
Chubb.
perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is
Gotta
you can
get
be
some
defined
yards
by
here.
your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Here's 2nd and 14.
Jesus
Still
Christ.
on his feet. And he doesn't see a window he likes.
Is
He
that
just
my
got
guard
over that
again?
mark. It brings up 3rd down.
That was my left tackle that time. Dang. Dude getting toasted, man.
So many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Stroud now. Gets everything he has under this throw. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown.
Yes, sir. Saw that linebacker.
Go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. I love plays
I
like
saw
this,
he had a
Brock.
step.
Sometimes you just
So I'm
gotta ask
throwing
your
that.
dude, show me what
Corner
you got,
route
man.
was
Show
wide open
off
too.
those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump.
Yeah, the corner route was naked.
Too. Don't get pushed to the boundary.
Oh, it was 3
Give your
match.
quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
My controller's not responding. Glad I could pause it. Still a lot of football left. Gives me a little extra cushion, but still a lot of football left.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
I'm hoping he's passing because I'm in passing it.
Now Levis.
Oh, shoot.
That finds Burks.
There you go.
Complete.
Good tackle,
And they're gonna bring him
Kamara.
down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Good tackle, buddy.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Levis setting to throw.
My brothers seem to be getting toasted by a doggone tight end.
It's a gain of
Was that
22.
Stingley?
And the Titans will have a 1st down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Levis here on 1st down.
There we go.
And the 1st down pass set away by
What I'm
a
talking
defender,
about, Sting.
incomplete.
You can't be getting cooked.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just
How about
force
a tight
an incomplete
end?
pass.
Dude.
As soon as he realized a hit wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Levis throwing again.
Oh,
Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before
come
being
on.
stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
He had it
That was
too,
a whole
man.
lot of
God.
hoofing it all the way across the field before the two. Tight end and QB can find a window in that zone to get him the ball. He had to earn that catch every single yard that came with it.
Man,
And
Burks
he's got
out
a
there
nice
blocking
run.
his
That
tail
reaches the
off.
26. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the play fake, it's Levis. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
We're going to gamble here.
No
We're going to
connection
trust the
on the last
defense.
play, and now it's 3rd down. They motion the tight end over. 3rd and short yardage, Levis. And once
I
again,
knew
they
that was
can't
coming.
connect.
Got a weird little animation right there. Yeah, I knew that's the play that was coming.
He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. They'll go Levis.
There we go.
That one's gonna be knocked
Trusted
away,
you.
and that's gonna force a change
I
in
trusted you,
possession.
baby.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
You gonna move the line? Nah, you just gonna protect it over there. All right, we'll still run at you.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him.
Climb the ladder.
Arms at the 40. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston.
Let's go.
The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. Wow, just sensational speed from the
Now
back
we're
that
comfortable.
time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you
All right.
those appreciate guys that can
Make
get
that
out
game
of the
tougher than it should have been, man. Golly. We had opportunity. I don't mean in terms of my opponent. I mean just in terms of having opportunities and not capitalizing on them,
Fairbairn has it
man. We
all
should
set
have
up for the kickoff.
scored on the first drive and ended up getting into a 4th and 3 situation.
He's going to return it from a yard or two deep.
Give me that.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. And this one
Pressure
too
bust
far
fight for
from him.
Levis, boy,
It's
I tell you.
incomplete.
That joker's so scared of pressure. He putting in another quarterback now. Well, we'll get one. We're not going to get the 5 touchdowns. We're not going to get the 24. Well, we'll get the 24. We'll get 2.
That time. So it's 2nd down coming up. First throw for the backup now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw.
Who hit him
Time
out there?
doesn't
I didn't
hold
see
up,
it.
and completions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. Desperation time here on 4th.
Dang, knew that's where it was going.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Should have picked somebody closer to him.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Again, Jones to the air.
Ooh, heck of a play right
Couldn't
there.
hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down. Jones. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Now the
Come on,
shotgun give to
Harris.
Spears. They cross the 40 on a nice run.
God,
And he has it
dog.
down to the
Ain't your
26-yard
X Factor's
line.
on? How you gonna miss?
A gain of 27 yards there. And the
So
Titans
we're
will
gonna
have
miss a
first down.
tackle with his X Factor lit. This is all messed up. I don't know all of this.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it
I was right there, man. I saw him coming that way, too.
The Titans get it back to within 2
I didn't
possessions.
think he'd throw it right there. I was hitting triangle, too.
Touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a
Tried a
touchdown.
bunch of different defenses right there. I
This
normally
one is
don't
up
run.
and good. And the Titans get it back to a 14-point game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And they can't keep that one in bounds. Oh, so that should extinguish the last glimmer of hope of a potential comeback. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that
We opened it
defense
up
to
in the
burn a
fourth, but
timeout
man,
if they want to save any clock here.
made that tough.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second.
But to be honest,
if you're going to call a timeout,
Will
you wanna be
Levis,
right next to that official
that
signaled
joker
in,
sold.
just as that knee goes
Big
down.
had a few drives. I think 2 or 3,
Lining up to take a knee on second
may have
down.
been about 2 or 3 drives that were thwarted because Levis just threw a horrible pass. Especially right there at the end.
They take a knee, and that's
That
going to force
last
that
drive.
defense to burn a
Not the
timeout
last
if
drive
they
he
wanna
scored
save any
on, but the
clock
one
here.
right before that.
So it's a win for the Texans. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a
That's
much
got to
better
be
brand of
frustrating for
football.
him.
Short memories
13 to 28.
for them
Not,
as they pass
it
that
ain't
off
all
and
on
get back to
Big
some
either.
football.
Like making bad decisions because he only had 1 interception. He was making good decisions. Will was just missing. He missed on the corner route too. That stuff is irritating. 1925, 76%. That's good. 12 for 142 and 2 tutties. Good game right there. Excellent distribution, 4 3-2s. Only had the 1 touchdown to Mabry there on that slot fade sack. I don't believe it. That joke had to have given up way more than that. All right, Reed had a good game. Harris had a good game. Al-Shair came in like in the second quarter, maybe third, and had a good game. 4 tackles for a loss. 2 of them were sacks. Carter and Anderson, good stuff. 1 interception by Al-Shair not long after he came in the game. So I guess that was the third quarter. 6 pass deflections. I thought that should have had some more interceptions there. Especially on that one. Excuse me. That 1 deep one. All right, another 10-win season. Next week, got VD. See if we can get to 11. How in the world does my left guard have any upgrade points after the game he just had? That joker got a hurdle on 1. My line was killing me. Joker, he's normal too, ain't he? No, he's star. Joker. Oh my God. Both linebackers are gone. 4 weeks. Well, call it a season. Al-Shair should be all right, but man, we got to go to, well, you know what? We're just going to be like in real life. We're just going to go all nickel. All 4-2-5 nickel, basically, big nickel. That sucks. All right, so we are 10-6. Most has 2 tough games. He has CEO and then Miami. So those aren't pushover games for him. So we'll see how he does. Looks like, Chargers clinched. Cleveland clinched. Oh, the only one that ain't clinched is our division. It's too early to tell. So if Most wins this game, he might clinch. No, he can't, because he has to win his last game too. Because we could both end up being 11-6 if he loses one of these, and then I got the tiebreaker. So then I would be the 4 seed. So we take a look at what we got here. Okay. So I would be the 4, he would be the 6 in this scenario. All right. Well, we'll see how it shakes out. One more game. Catch y'all on the flip.